see the Utah Jazz playing against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Golden State does so many things well. Obviously, the offensive side of the ball, they're tremendous. But a lot of folks, Kenny, don't realize how good they are defensively, and statistically, they were the best in the league last year.
You know, Ernie, when you have multiple players on the all-defensive team, you have Andrew Bogut, you got Draymond Green, guys who are lockdown defenders, you are going to be a great defensive team. And they've held their best field goal percentage against teams last season, 42.6%.
That's just under 43% in my book.
0.6.
Yeah.
You know what, Ernie, what I like about that team, everyone from the 2 to the 4 position has quickness, speed, allows them to just switch all over the court. And when they go small, they're unbeatable, Ernie.
And, of course, you got Steph Curry. And you know what I like to say about him.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
He makes it.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
He makes it look
effortless.
Oh, that's a good one. He's still using
that was a good one.
Yes, sir. Time now for tip-off.
I got one. He's so Steph-efficient.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, Kevin.
He's very
you
clever.
Got one?
You got one?
He's very Curry-licious.
Boo. Boo,
That was
boo, boo.
terrible. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
And a view at dusk out over Temple Square in the entertainment district of City Creek here in Utah. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We're inside Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's the home of the Jazz. So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the 1. Now here's Curry. Screened by Bogut. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Mack. Favors with a screen on Thompson. In the corner, it's Hayward. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And that's collected by Bogut. And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract, Clark, last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting them. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Thompson outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. But really impressive, his shooting percentages were way, way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
Now here's Barnes. After Gordon Hayward's miss. Back to Barnes. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there. For Utah, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
You know, on the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved, too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubters.
And that one's good by Favors.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
And we all know Utah is a very young team. Last year, only the 76ers were younger. Still very competitive given the age and the lack of experience from this group.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Curry kicks to Green. Moves back up. And Bogut with the nice basket inside.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Here's Mack. Favors with the screen. Mack dishes to Favors. He used that pick to get in close. Clark, an interesting fact about the Jazz and their age last year. At one point, they didn't even have the oldest starting 5 in the state of Utah. Now think of this. The starting 5 of BYU, Greg and I were just talking about this, had an older average than Utah did.
Yeah, amazing. You look at the ages of Exum and Gobert and Favors. Makes sense that that would be the case.
And Utah making a change here. Exum's checked in. And that one falls for Favors. You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Jazz trail by 4. Exum kicks to Gobert. Here's the screen. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Here's Exum. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
Now here's Curry, and stolen by Hayward. And Favors kicks to Exum. Gobert with a screen for Exum. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
And Utah making a change here. Isles checked in. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Now here's Iguodala. And Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget, sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons. And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Feeds to Hayward. And stolen by Spates. Stolen away.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Lyles. And there's the feed to Hood. Passes to Lyles. Off the screen. The Warriors pull it in.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Curry's shot is good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Exum. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
They've got Trevor Booker. He's out there with Favors. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Favors. Puts it up from 17. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gifts, watch out, watch out.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Good on the second free throw.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization. And I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Now here's Booker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here is Livingston inside Ezeli. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Ezeli's got his first 2 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ingles kicks to Booker. Clock at 4. Nato. No good. That would have tied it. Warriors leading by 3. Livingston kicks to Barnes. There's a screen. In the corner, Rush with it. There's the three, and it's good.